momentum is a vector quantity. Why momentum is a vector quantity? Now look children, momentum is a product of mass into velocity. Velocity is a vector quantity, therefore momentum is also a vector quantity. Since velocity is a vector quantity, momentum is also a vector quantity. Now moving to the next one, we have Newton's second law of motion. The rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force, and the change of momentum occurs in the direction of the force. Let me repeat once again. The rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied force, and the change of momentum occurs in the direction of the applied force. Correct? Now, for this, let me just give you one example. A cricket player moves his hands backwards on catching a fast cricket ball to prevent injury to his hands. What is the reason? Due to more time taken to stop the ball. Due to more time taken to stop the ball, what happens to the speed of the ball? The speed of the ball will also reduce gradually. The speed of the ball will also reduce gradually. So scientifically, how do we say? The rate of change of momentum of the ball is reduced, and hence a small force is exerted on the hands of the players. So the hands of the players do not get hurt. So the hands of the player do not get hurt. So that is the reason a cricket player moves his hands backwards on catching a fast cricket ball to prevent injury to his hands. Okay. Now moving to the third law of motion. Now what is third law of motion? To every action force there is an equal and opposite reaction force. To every action force there is an equal and opposite reaction force, and both these forces will act simultaneously. Simultaneously means they will act at the same time. Children, let me give you an example of balloon and air. I have a balloon, right? And I draw, and we allow the air to enter into the balloon. What happens to the balloon? The balloon will increase in size, right? Just wait for few seconds and then allow the air to get released from the balloon. Allow the air to come out of the balloon. Okay, so at once what will happen? Quickly the air will come. Now the air, just notice the direction in which the air is coming out. Okay, if the air is coming in the if the air from the balloon is coming towards the right hand side, then the balloon will be pushed along the left hand side. If the air from the balloon is coming along the right hand side, the balloon will be pushed in the left hand side. So did you see this? What is the action force? The air moving in the right direction. And what is the reaction force? The balloon moving in the left hand direction. Okay, so this is a very good example to study Newton's third law of